Alright everyone, welcome. I'm Robert and this is a playthrough of Star Wars Destiny Encounters, and I'm gonna be playing against Luke in normal difficulty. As you can see, there's 3 unlocked cards already as per normal difficulty instructions, and I'm gonna be using a veteran Stormtrooper deck. So I really like the fact that this card has a 3 indirect damage face on its dice, so I created a deck that abuses that a bit, and I'm also gonna have Lobot as a support because I don't have a third Stormtrooper card. I'm also using advanced training to make my Stormtroopers a bit better, making their blank dice into 1 value indirect damage. And that's pretty much it. So I just need to finish setting up. So we're gonna see what battlefield we end up battling in. And that's gonna be, oops. That's gonna be the Port District in Bespin. All right. So let's go ahead and put that here. Give it to the enemy. All right. And I get my shields, which are optional, but I'll definitely go ahead and give them to Lobot. And let's go ahead and draw and see if I'm gonna mulligan. This actually looks pretty good. I am gonna return this. I'm gonna return this and see if I want to. Let's see if we draw something better. All right. Okay, so that's what my hand looks like right now. Alright, so the enemy will go first, since they control the battlefield. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, my turn, so let's see if I'm gonna play something from here first. Alright, what I'm gonna do is, why don't we... Alright, I'm gonna spend 2 resources, and I'm gonna go ahead and play E11 Blaster, alright? And I'm gonna put it in under this guy. And that's gonna be my turn. Now, Luke is gonna resolve its highest die, and that'll be 4. I am gonna go ahead and give it to Lobot, because I don't wanna put my Stormtroopers at risk. Lobot is pretty much cannon fodder in this deck. Alright, that's my turn. I'm gonna go ahead and alright, let's go ahead and roll for him, and I forgot to get that blaster dice. Alright. Alright, so we got a 3 and a 1 here. Okay, now it's Luke's turn. It'll resolve its 3, which that's a 1 shield. Remember that the enemy does not have its shield limit, so that's why I use these dice, because it can go above 3. Alright, my turn, and I am gonna go ahead and resolve this, just because Luke might have something. When he gets around to play its cards, it might mess with my dice, so I just want to go ahead and resolve that. Now it'll be Luke, and it'll resolve its 2 face, which that's 1 resource. And I use these 4D dice for that, so he has 1 resource. Now, alright, my turn. I am going to go ahead and resolve, and Luke will not be at 3 damage. Okay, now it is Luke's turn, and it only has a 1, alright? That means that it's not gonna try to do a resolve turn, it'll move on to do a play, since it has unlocked cards it hasn't played. So it'll play the rightmost card in the hand row, and that'll be a focus card. So focus, the enemy rerolls each of its dice, showing blank, 1 at a time, until a non-blank result is obtained. If he doesn't roll any dice this way, then it plays the top card of the counter deck. Alright, so I'm gonna roll, he gets a 4. Alright, okay, my turn. I'm going to... I still think I should pass, so let's go ahead and let Luke pass for that. He's gonna resolve its 4, that'll be a unblockable damage. I'll give it to Lobot. And it'll be my turn again. Well, Lobot doesn't particularly have higher dice, so what the heck, just go ahead and roll. Okay, now we'll play Teeny, which makes me discard the top 4 cards of my deck. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright. Okay, now it's my turn. Let's go ahead and resolve this. Okay, and now Luke will get to play his last unlocked card. That's Focus. And I'll just go ahead and play the top card of the deck since he does not reroll any dice. And he gets Obi-Wan's Spirit. So basically he gets to, as an action, he gets to reroll its dice showing blank. If he did not reroll dice by using its action, then he gains a resource. Alright, so now it's my turn, and I think I feel pretty safe since he's not gonna be playing cards from his hand row. I get a 2, and Obi-Wan's Spirit is gonna get activated. Luke will get a resource, so he's up to 2. Alright, now it's my turn. I am gonna activate this, deal 2 to Luke, so he's down to 6 damage. Alright, and I'm gonna give it to Luke. He's gonna pass, and then I'm gonna claim the battlefield. And that will be it. We'll just pass. So upkeep, and this is normal difficulty, so that means that Luke does gain a resource. Alright. Now I already claimed the battlefield this turn, so he's not gonna claim it. Alright. So he's gonna go up to 3 resources to advance, so now he's down to 0 resources, and he's gonna get this dice from this unlocked card, and then next time he advances by getting 3 resources, he will unlock this card. Alright. Okay. Now I claim the battlefield, so I go first, and I forgot to draw. I'm gonna go ahead and draw up to get my 2 resources, and I'm gonna go up to 5. Alright. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and roll this guy. Alright, so I get a 3 and a 1 here. Luke's gonna go ahead and roll its dice. Okay, so we got, let's see, 2 3s, 2 1s, and a 6. Alright, I'm going to roll Lobot. Okay, so he has a focus dice, that's good, I need that. Now Luke will activate at 6, that's 2 damage for his highest die, so that'll be 2 damage to Lobot since he has the least health. Okay, now it's my turn. I'm gonna use the focus dice to turn this to a resource. Luke is gonna activate its 2 3s to give himself 2 shields. My turn. I am gonna go ahead and use logistics, which lets me spot a red character to resolve one of my dice showing resource, increasing its value by 1. So I'm gonna resolve this resource dice, and I'm gonna get 2 resources. Alright. Okay, now it's Luke's turn. Only blanks, but Obi-Wan's Spirit will let him re-roll them once. Oh, 2 6s. That's pretty ugly. Let's see. Not much I can do about the 6s, so Lobot is just gonna have to suck that up. Why don't we, since we control the battlefield, no. Well, first, I want to go ahead and resolve this, because then if Luke has some tricks up his sleeve, then I might lose that. So why don't we? So he's gonna take 1 damage in total because of the shields. Now Luke's turn, he's gonna resolve all his 6s. Lobot will take 4 to his face. Alright. Okay, my turn. Screw it, since we have so many resources, why don't we spend all 4? Actually, can we activate? Yeah, sure. Should I? Yeah, let's go ahead and play the Ground Battalion. Okay. 1 card. Alright, so Ground Battalion. Alright, when you activate this support, you may take control of the battlefield. Okay. So I'll play that, and let's get its dice. Ground Battalion, where are you? There. Okay, now Luke's turn. Nothing to activate, so he'll play his first unlocked card. Defense. Nothing to remove, so that was a dud. My turn. Let's go ahead and roll this guy, so that's a 2. Luke plays his next card. Ooh, X-Wing. So let's go ahead and give that a dice. I am gonna go ahead and roll this. That's a blank. Alright. Now Luke's X-Wing will roll this and take an extra action immediately. So it's a 3, so he'll go ahead and resolve that. That's 1 damage. So now Lobot is down to 7 damage. Okay, and I go now. I'm gonna go ahead and resolve this 2 ranged damage on Luke, so he's down 9 damage. Okay, and then Luke will proceed to play his last unlocked card. That's a stockpile. Alright, so he just gains 2 resources basically. Alright, so he's up to 2. And I don't think I want to discard for this, or actually I probably should. It will be kind of wasteful. Why don't we... I'm gonna go ahead and discard the E11 blaster. Let's reroll this guy. Alright, so that's 3 indirect, so I played off. Let's go ahead and resolve that. Luke's not gonna do anything else for the turn. So now he's down to 10, actually 12. So here's a 10 damage token. And 2. Okay. Alright, and that'll be it. So end of turn or upkeep. I'll gain my 2 resources. Luke will gain 1, which will bring him up to 3 resources, making him claim the battlefield, and he'll gain the initiative for the next round. Okay. Now we finish replenishing the hand row. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh these folks also, and I am gonna draw up to 5. Alright, and now it'll be Luke who goes first, so he'll roll. Oop, and I got one of these dice fell here. Alright, so we got 2 6s and 2 2s. Oop, I knocked these 2, they're supposed to be 6s. Okay, 2 2s and 1 3. Alright, now it's my turn. Okay, so I'm gonna roll Ground Battalion because I want to gain control of the battlefield. Now that doesn't mean it's claimed, so if Luke gets 3 resources, he could still claim it. Alright, that's not that great, although I am actually trying to get a bit defensive, so that's fine. Hobby 1 will roll. Actually, since Luke doesn't have any blank face dice, he just gains 1 resource. Okay, now I am going to why don't we okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play this to try to keep Lobot alive a bit longer, so I'm gonna pay 1 resource, and I'll play Dug In. I get 3 shields distributed as I wish. I can only play this as long as I control the battlefield. so I am gonna play that, and I'm gonna give 2 shields to. I'm gonna give all 3 to Lobot because yeah, I just want to keep my Stormtroopers from taking any damage. Now X-Wing. Alright, that's a 1, so that's good for me. Now he immediately takes an additional action after using X-Wing, so he'll resolve all his 6s, which are the highest. Lobot will take 3, well 4 in total, so he loses his shields and he's down to 1 life. I think I have a bit of time to maybe try to use his. Oh, good. Alright, so I get to use his dice there. Luke will proceed to resolve his 3, and he'll gain 1 shield. Where'd I go? Okay. Shield. Okay, now I am going to. Why don't we resolve this and give him 3 shields? Alright, so Lobot just resolves one of my dice and increases the value by 2, so that's what I did. And Luke gains 2 resources, so he goes up to 3. He advances, so this card didn't have a dice on top of it, so now it's unlocked, and now the battlefield has been claimed. Okay, that's not good. He's gonna be playing a lot of cards now. So that was his turn. Now I am gonna go ahead and roll. Why don't we pay a resource here, and let's give this guy Imperial Discipline. Right, basically it just lets me use remove the die to manipulate other die, and it just gives some. It's mostly for resource acquisition. Why I put this card here? So, alright, so that's gonna be my play. Now Luke, focus. So he'll reroll X-Wings. Still blank. Actually, no, he has to roll until he gets a non-blank result. I forgot. So, alright. Wow, Jesus. Okay, so yep. Lobot is down to 1 again. He really wants Lobot dead. Alright, let's roll here. It's not very useful, but I can always use that action I showed you to get the dice face I want. Okay, first aid. So Luke, well, basically heal 1 from each character, or if there's only 1 character in play, heal 2. So since only Luke is in play, he gets to heal 2. Alright. Okay, now I'm gonna use the Imperial Discipline ability. I'm gonna remove this die, and I'm gonna turn this to a resource face. Alright. Now, and oh, oof. Okay, so now we have lose all hope. So I have to either discard my hand or discard all resources. Since I don't have resources, I am unfortunately forced to discard my hand. Alright. That's pretty rough, but that's why there's only 1 copy of that card in the deck. Now I'm gonna go ahead, and for my turn, I'm gonna resolve my resource dice, and then Luke will get to play his final card. Yoda's Training. He gains 1 resource and 1 shield. If there's a copy of this card in the encounter discard pile, he gains an additional resource and an additional shield. So his shield count will go up to 2, and he'll gain 1 resource, so he's up to 1. And I luckily haven't rolled this guy, so let's see if I can get something useful. Let's see, we got a 2 and a 3, that's not bad. Alright, and okay, Luke's not gonna do anything else, so I'll just resolve this. So I deal 5 indirect damage, so that's 2 shields and then 3. That's it for 3. Alright, and that's it. So we both don't have anything else to do. We're gonna go to upkeep, so I ready all my guys, gain 2 resources, and Luke will gain his 1 resource, tap, and I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, right, banish that. Okay, now it's my turn. Actually, no, it's Luke's turn, because he does have control of the battlefield. I'm gonna draw up to 5. Alright, not bad. Okay, so now Luke is gonna go ahead and activate. Okay, so we got 3 1s, 4 1s. Okay, wow. Insane. That's really bad, but well, only one's probably gonna fix that soon. 4 1s, I need 4. Okay. Why don't we go ahead and play? I want to play pay 2. I'm gonna pay 2 to play Lead by Example. Lead by Example upgrade, and it allows me to activate one of my supports. When I activate the character I attach it to. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on this guy, and let's go ahead and put that dice there. And now Luke will go ahead and reroll because of Obi-Wan's spirit. He'll reroll all of those, so that's 6, 3, 4, and he still got a 1, but that's a definite improvement. Alright, now let's roll this guy, and I'll also roll Ground Battalion thanks to Lead by Example. So I get to roll all of this, and I gain control of the battlefield thanks to Ground Battalion. And again, that doesn't mean it's been claimed. Ah, God. That's really bad. Okay, that's really bad. I'm gonna need to improve that. Okay. So now Luke will activate Luke's X-Wing. His X-Wing. Alright, he gets an immediate action after this, and he's gonna resolve his 6s. And Lobot, gone, but not forgot. Okay. Goodbye. Alright, so now it's my turn. What can we do to improve this situation over here? Let's put the robots dice aside. Actually, let's get it out of the frame. Okay, while we reposition some things here. Alright. I'm going to use the Imperial Discipline ability to change this dice face to resource. Let's change it to resource. All right. Luke will go now. 1 unblockable damage. So this is important because now I have to decide who's gonna be targeted from now on. All right. So I get, actually it's 2 4s. So if Luke resolves one of his ranged or direct damage right now, it would be directed at him because it has the most upgrades attached to him. All right. But I can try to divert him to somewhere else if I get another character to have lower health. So, sorry, but I'm just gonna have Luke target you from now on. Okay, let's go ahead and resolve these two. Get 2 resources, and Luke will now activate all his 3s. So let's start with Luke's 3. That's a shield, so he gains a shield. Luke's X-Wing will deal 1 ranged damage, and sorry guy. Okay. I'm gonna play 2 and play Imperial Officer. And why don't I show you that? So when I activate it, I may turn one of my trooper dice to any side. Okay, and let's get where are we? Let's get you here. Okay. now Luke only has one blank, so he's gonna move on to this. Alright, so Luke's Disciple. Luke's Disciple, when it enters play, she gives one shield to the enemy leader. Alright, and Taunt means that I have to use my damage, ranged and melee dice have to be targeted towards her before I can direct them at Luke. And that is annoying, but it's okay because I mostly use indirect damage in this deck. So, alright, now why don't we go ahead and roll him and see. Oh, I forgot to give her a die. Why don't we go ahead and roll him and see what happens. Not the greatest. Not the greatest, but it is what it is. Now, Luke's Disciple, let's see what she gets. It's a 6. Wow, lots of 6s from Luke. Okay, why don't we roll this? And I'm gonna change this to a 3. Alright. Okay. Luke's Disciple will resolve its 6, which is 2 damage. And of course, they're gonna go to him. Alright, my turn. Let's go ahead and resolve. I really hope that Luke doesn't give her shields. That's gonna be really annoying. Should I do it, or should I go with this first? No, let's... okay, because he could also play something that will get rid of this die. So I'm gonna go ahead and resolve the ranged damage die here. Give 2 damage to Luke's Disciple. Now let's go ahead and play the next card. Ah, I knew it. Okay. So yeah, all of his characters get 1 shield. So I was just, yeah, alright, I guess I bet on the wrong horse there. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and resolve 3 indirect damage. So remember, when there's other characters on the enemy row, indirect damage, it's resolved from right to left. So indirect damage is gonna be assigned to her first, or any character in this order before it reaches Luke. So 1, 2, which will finish her, and then 3, it'll go down to 2 shields. Okay? Alright. And she's gone. Okay. And that was me, and now Luke's gonna play his next card. Overwatch. 1 damage to each of my characters, and 1 damage to here. Okay, well, that Stormtrooper is looking pretty weak. Okay, let's go ahead and resolve these resource dice. And Luke's gonna play his final unlocked card. Reinforcements. Jeesh. Alright, so I need to search for a... Let's go ahead and show you that on screen. I need to search the encounter deck for a character card and put it in play under the enemy's control. Why don't we give him Leia? Sure. Leia, so just got some stats there, and her special dice means each player discards the lowest cost card in their hand. I don't care much if she does that this turn. That's fine. She has less. She deals less damage than the other cards, so I'll take my chances. Okay. So that's Luke. Let's see if I want to do something with my resources here. I really wish I had 1 more resource. That would help me right now, but I do not. So what the heck? Why don't we just play another Imperial Discipline on this guy? Actually, screw it. Just this guy. And where's that? Okay. Alright, now Luke will roll for Leia. That's 2. That's just resource. Not too bad. And I'm just gonna pass. I don't really have anything else to do. Luke is gonna resolve Leia. He's gonna go up to 3 resources. claim the battlefield and gain this D6. That's his advance action. Well, not an action. He's just advancing from gaining resources. So that is it. So now let's go to upkeep. And gain 2 more. And Luke is going to gain 1. Okay, let's go ahead and refill this. Alright. And I'm going to draw up to 5. Okay, so I like this. It's looking better. Maybe I can finish Luke off here in this turn. Alright, so he's going to play first. He's going to go ahead and resolve. Just roll his dice. Not resolve. Oops. I almost dropped something. Alright. So we got 5. 3 4s. A 1 and a 3. Okay. How am I gonna do? How are we gonna do things here? Let's see. Okay, why don't we try to destroy Luke before he gets to do anything? Maybe that's the best approach here. Okay, I still have a couple actions before he gets to resolve his dice. So why don't we? Oh wait, can't play that. Okay, let's do this. So I'm gonna use mobilize. So I pay 3 resources and I gain 4 resources. So I just basically go up by 1. Alright, then Obi-Wan will have Luke will roll this. So it goes up to 3. Now I'm going to pay 4 resources to play Grand Battalion. Alright. And Luke is gonna activate X-Wing. That's 6. And he gets an immediate action right after. So, oh, geez, okay, I think I might know. Well, that is terrible. I wish I had ambush somehow, but I think I'm gonna lose this guy really bad. Well, let's see if we can finish Luke off anyway. So, alright, I'm gonna pay my resource here and I'm gonna use deployment. Activate any number of your supports and non-unique characters. Alright, so I basically just activate everything, but I don't think this guy is gonna see the light of day to have his dice resolved. So I'm just gonna roll them just for the heck of it and just send them here, but he's gonna be gone in a turn. Alright, so these right here are the dice that I might have a chance to do something with. Let's see. Okay. Oh, so after I act, first I'm gonna go ahead and gain the control of the battlefield thanks to Grand Battalion and Imperial Officer. When I activate this support, I may turn one of my trooper dice into any side. So I'm gonna take his dice and turn it to a 3 indirect damage. Now it's Luke's turn. He'll activate his 6 for Luke's X-Wing, and that is gonna terminate my veteran over here. So he's gonna redeploy that blaster, and this dice is gonna go back here, this dice is gone, and this dice is gonna go here. Okay, I'm pretty sure that dice goes here after that, so that's fine. Okay, so that was that. Rest in peace. And now it's my turn. I need 1 resource, and I think I could actually. I think 1 resource, and I might be able to finish. I think I should be able to finish Luke off if I pay 1 resource here. So let's go ahead and can't wait too long. All right, let's go ahead and gain that resource there. All right, and now Luke is going to activate all his 5s, so and 5. That's 1 damage. Okay, now my turn. I'm going to pay that 1 resource, and I'm gonna play Locked and Loaded. Spot a red character to turn up to 2 of your dice to sides showing indirect damage. So I'm going to turn this to this side and this to this side. Alright, and now Luke will go ahead and resolve all his 4s. So that's 3 on unblockable damage, and she's going to make me discard the lowest cost card in my hand. That'll be wait, I just played this. I just played this, sorry. I just forgot to put it here. So that'll be my only remaining card in my hand. Look out post. I'll just go ahead and discard it. And now I think I just barely, but I was able to beat him. So that's not. Alright, so actually I was about to make a pretty big mistake because I thought I had enough damage to beat Luke, but then of course this being indirect damage, I forgot that Leia was there. So unfortunately that's not gonna be the case. I almost had it, but no. But what the heck? I'll just move forward with it, see what happens. So alright, 9. So that's gonna finish Leia, and then 4. -2 from shields. Luke takes 2. And I really doubt it, but let's see if I survive this. But Luke's about to play 4 cards, so I really don't think I'm gonna make it through this. But okay, let's see. So that was my turn. I still have these 2 here. Luke will resolve his 2 shields, so he gets them back. My turn. I don't do anything. So Luke gains 1 shield. Who knows? Maybe I'll survive this. Let's see. Let the hate flow. So what am I doing? I should have gained a shield from this. Here. All right. Now let the hate flow. He'll force me to remove this die and deal 1 damage to me. What this does is each player removes their highest cost dice, and they'll choose one of their characters to take damage equal to that value. Okay. Okay, and that's it. Now I don't have anything I can do. So Luke will just play his 2 remaining cards. Ah, yeah, of course. So Relentless Assault. The enemy resolves all of its dice in its pool. No dice now, but doesn't matter because look. Then it readies and activates each of its characters and vehicles. So unless Luke rolls all 1s or just all non-damage dice, that's pretty much it for me. Let's see. Yeah, I mean just the 3 damage from the X-Wing, that's already KO for me. And yeah, that's just a buffet of damage. So that is it. So Luke destroyed me. I almost had it there with all of that damage I did, but Leia of course had to get in the way. But yeah, so that is it, folks. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, when building decks for encounters, solo co-op variant, make sure to read the holocron so that you learn the restrictions and the ban list and all that good stuff. And so yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.